Hello, hello everyone. It is Nick, and I have a video, a flip through for Jeanne. So Jeanne, here are your journals, and Jeanne and I talked a while ago, and she ordered a couple of different journals. I have to sneeze. Hold on. No, maybe not. Don't you hate that? Okay. So she wanted one similar to the Victorian handbooks and also a wee tome in a masculine type of setting. So let's look at the handbook first. Of course, it's made in that embossed suede type leather. And I put the button on the spine. And this time what I did was I just tied it around here so that you could just tie it there. Or totally remove it. Because on the inside of the book, you can undo the knot and totally take the button off if you don't like it. And there is a lovely little book plate, just like on the others. But this one is more, it's got a lot of trims and tabs and that kind of thing. So we went kind of with that route, kind of a messier, kind of more like the Masters or Poe, some of those. So let's see here. On the inside is this nubby natural muslin, and I made a I'm gonna try to speak like in full sentences. A library card pocket. So there's a tag in here, but it's just made out of a book page. And then there's some cheesecloth and a little vintage image down here. I think I got that from the Graphics Fairy, if you're wondering. Over here is just some ephemera that I've tucked into this lace pocket. Lots of various types of papers. Of course, a lot of interesting things to look at. Excuse me. Got this from Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. A little piece of ephemera down there. I also just chopped up a jalapeno, so I think I'm kind of, you know how you get. In this pocket, there is a very old canceled check and another piece of ephemera from Cheryl, and I tucked that in there. On this side, I went through my encyclopedias and I found some flower illustrations from their entries, and so this one's an alligator pear. I thought that was kind of pretty. Also from Cheryl, she sent me some gorgeous vintage buttons, so I put that one in there. I thought it was pretty. And here's a little pin on this trim. On this side is a little pocket here with some ephemera just tucked down in the pocket. Some book pages. Some more ephemera up there. And a tag. Another piece from Cheryl. I just went to town with everything that so it's an envelope, but you can close it up like a booklet and then just tuck whatever you'd like in there. A little piece of ephemera here on the book page. This is just a little booklet that I put together. You could put some photographs in there if you would like, cut them down and put them in there. So maybe. There's a little pin with a bell on it, so if that bugs you, you can take it off. Little tuck spot here with an extra journaling page and a little boy on that side. Yeah, I think it's the jalapeno. You don't think they're hot until you touch your face. So don't touch your face. This is from the Edith Holden book. I thought it was beautiful. I kind of put that in there. Some pretty trim. A little bingo card. Little teeny tiny tuck spot. There is the entry for the camellia. I thought that was beautiful. And then I put a little book page behind it, and it's got a little poem in there. In there. And I just became a pirate. Arr. It's been a long day, guys. You know how you get kind of punch drunk? That's what my grandma used to call it at the end of the day when you're just so tired that, yeah, you just get kind of loopy. Piece of ephemera there. Some ledger. Some more various pages and some photographs. Those are Tim Holtz. Some more beautiful trim. I just love all these half pages and book pages. I just think as you're writing in a journal, you know, having all blank pages is also a good thing. You know, depending on the type of journaling that you like to do. I like different, seeing just page after page after page of just paper. I just need something different. And so that's why I put these in my book, because I want you all to have something different to look at. Every time you turn a page, it's going to be something a little different. There's a little tag that you could put some photographs in there. There is another entry for a buttercup. Some pretty trim. A little teeny tiny booklet in here with several pages. Just a little baby notebook. Excuse me. Another little extra piece of pretty paper. I just folded it up and added it in here. Extra journaling spots. I love that. You know, you guys know. You know my thing. Another little piece of paper, little booklet, and then a piece of vellum. I thought I'd add some things so that, Jeanne, so that you could add some things if you wanted to, just some loose pieces that if you wanted to add them, you could do that, since I didn't want to totally monopolize all the pages and then you didn't have any room. Oh, I forgot there's a little owl charm over here. And then in the back, of course, the Ex Libris, could write your name there, from the Library of. So, lady, this is your Victorian handbook. I made it, I think, 1/4 of an inch wider than the original, because the original was just barely 4 inches or 4 1/4. And so I made it just a titch wider so that photos could go in it, if that helps. But, you know, yeah. So, there's that one. Now, this one, let me make sure I'm in frame, is a wee tome, and on the top you'll see just a raised relief of, I don't know what that is. It's just a pretty pattern. And then it's done in this beautiful navy blue, just a gorgeous navy blue, and just a simple tie, just to close it up, just to keep things snug in there. And there's just some clips on top. And let's see. Oh, maybe that's better. Okay. And in this little guy, so I was a little, I wasn't really counting pages until I was done, and so this sucker has a lot of pages in it. I think I overdid what I usually do on the wee tomes, so, but I put one of the book plates in here with Mike's name on it, but just tried to keep it very simple, just a place to tuck things and write things, but not over embellished. Well, I'll show you. like here, I added a page from a book, but I didn't want to add it permanently in case, I don't know how old Mike is, but as he gets older, maybe he wouldn't want that in his book. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, here's a teeny tiny little notebook with the date that the journal was finished. So there's going to be lots of interest as far as like, I mean, I tucked all kinds of things in here. The little book pages from the kids' book and tags, and I sewed on a piece of the edge of the sheet music. Here's a little tuck spot. And instead of sewing, I did more, not rudimentary. I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. and not really masculine. That's not the word. I don't even know what word I'm looking for. But I didn't sew anything. I just kind of, I like glue, but you don't see the glue. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't see what's holding the page closed. Oh, guys, English is my mother tongue. So anyway, I've added some staples and whatnot to places, and I keep saying whatnot. Somebody shoot me. It needs to be a drinking game. Y'all be imaginary drunk. If every single time you took an imaginary shot, every time I said whatnot, we'd all be imaginary drunk. Anyway, I use these to kind of, so you can see what's holding, whatever. I'm rambling, and those of you that know me get it, and those of you that don't know me very well are going, oh my goodness, what is she talking about? Vintage stamp and another page from the book. There are some book pages in here, but they are actually from a play. Another tag there with some stamping. Some ledger paper. Some little half sheets, and I added in some like ATC cards that I had for travel, just some different things that I thought would go well. Another tag there. But I kept it pretty monotone as far as color goes. There's another one here. And then this is a nice big pocket, and it's got several things, extra journaling paper and a tag and a page from a book. It's all kind of in there. Again, I did that thing. And then this is also a tuck spot. Here's another book page that I've just kind of added on with a clip. And there's some lined pages. Here is another little tuck spot with a little part of a book, and it has a little poem in there from Janet Tobit. So I kind of just snuck that in there. It's an extra little journaling page there. And some ledger. Beautiful sheet music. And we're getting toward the end. Here is a big fold out with another book page. Another tag here with a little bit of stamping. Another little fold out on this graph paper. Another one there. Here's a little ATC card with a train and a ticket here. And then a little fold out here. So this one was fun. Yeah. So just FYI, these little ones take nearly as long as the big ones. So I am going to probably limit how many I do, because they really are that time consuming. They are exquisitely time consuming. So, and that's another thing I kind of wanted to bring up just real quick. Oh, and thank you, Jeanne. Thank you, Jeanne. Thank you. I hope you love these journals. I really hope you do. I hope I did you proud, girl. So the other thing I wanted to bring up was that, man, that jalapeno getting me. Is I'm going to start cutting down the custom work a little bit. I feel like I got a little out of balance, and I'm neglecting my Etsy store. And that's not good. That doesn't make me feel good to neglect the Etsy store. So I'm absolutely still doing custom work, but I won't be doing the vast quantity that I've been doing lately. I'm going to be trying to strike a balance and trying to even it out so I can do both. Does that make sense, guys? And so I really appreciate everybody, your understanding with that as I try to figure this out and get everything all situated. I also have to take a little bit of time off. The first week of June, a friend is getting married, and I'm making a wedding cake. So those of you that have ever made a wedding cake, it takes time. So I've got to do that too. So anyway, so I thought I'd throw that out there and let you know. But like I said, I'm still taking custom work, but the wait may be longer. So I just wanted to warn you. I want to warn you all. So, okay, guys. Also, I am working on a special project, and so I don't think I can show it to you quite yet. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I can say for now. I can't, because I can't really say much more. So I'll just leave that at there. I can't wait to show it to you. So let's just put it that way. Can't wait. And I hope you guys like it. So once again, thank you, Jeanne. And thank you to the rest of you for taking a peek and checking out what Jeanne got. And I'm hoping soon to put something in the Etsy store. I was hoping that this special project would go up for sale, but it's not for a while. So, but I still want to work on it, and I still need to get it finished. So we'll see what happens this weekend. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys, have a great evening, and never touch your face after you cut a jalapeno. There you go. That's my life lesson for the day, and you're welcome. Bye, guys.